would you want to come in here? Look at the charges that have been made against the LG by the Aam Aadmi Party in the last couple of days. The first charge that came was, here is a guy who was the head, the chairperson of the Khadi Commission, and it was under his watch that during demonetization, black money was converted into white, and he's directly in charge. Now, of course, the LG has clarified and said that, hey, I was the one who asked for a CBI inquiry. Why are you putting the blame on me? But the second charge that is now coming in by way of the Aam Aadmi Party has been on his daughter. The fact that he favored his daughter, gave her a contract to design a premier lounge in Mumbai. Is it enough to say that she didn't get a penny out of it? So where is the wrongdoing? The wrongdoing is that there is a KVIC Act of 1961 which very clearly says what it says. That bhai, you can't give any contract to any rishtedar.
Correct. Good evening, Shreya. Thank you for having me on your show. See, 2-3 things. First, the KVIC has issued a letter stating that the figures being cited by the Aam Aadmi Party are absolutely bogus. That's 27.3 lakhs. It's not 80 crores. And anyway, I mean, any journalist with this sort would know that a premium lounge worth 80 crores is just extravagant expenditure. Nevertheless, Shreya, the problem is there is a crisis of credibility when it comes to Arvind Kejriwal. And for an outsider who has no political ideology or a political party belonging, every time Arvind Kejriwal attempts to expose someone, it's more of a rhetoric and distraction. Currently, from the excise policy, look, this is the same person who said my life is in danger from my own security officials. When the excise policy was being held by his party members, it was all good. It was no cartelization, no problem. One order of investigation and suddenly the excise policy is withdrawn. How is that? How can you hail a policy as transparent, best for the people, good for revenue for the government one day and withdraw it the next day only after an investigation is ordered? Number 3, there is an operation latest being called out that our MLAs are being called for. They are being offered 20 CR. There is an 800 crore scam going on, and that is why there is inflation. How can you correlate something this perceptive to something as real as inflation, which is caused by external factors? Then you come to the LG. There is a 1400 crore scam. He did some corruption during demonetization. The CBI has already investigated that case. It has already been settled. And now the KVIC. The problem, Shreya, is Kejriwal has no real answers to the real questions being asked of him. I say if he has built 500 new schools, upload the geolocation of the 500 new schools, not the ones he's renovated. If you've upgraded certain schools, make the tenders public that were offered to upgrade those schools, say the boards, the classrooms, whatever. The problem is people want obvious answers from him. They are not questioning his leadership. His government is pretty secure in Delhi. His government is very secure in Punjab. The people are asking some very simple questions that you had your freebie promise, you had your education promise, you had your excise policy promise. Where are the answers? But what do we get in return? Rhetoric and distraction. Make no mistake, Shreya. Tomorrow he'll come up with another creative story about how someone else in the LG office indulged in some scam 6 years ago. And last point, Shreya, last point. He says the demonetization scam happened in 2016. 6 years since demonetization, almost 6 years. Why was the Aam Aadmi Party quiet for 6 years? Why were they quiet when he was installed as the LG? Why were they quiet before the investigation into the excise policy was ordered? It's all a matter of timing as well. That's all.
Ravi Srivastav, answer that. A, these are diversionary tactics. And if you thought the LG had a shady past, why didn't you raise a hue and cry when he was appointed? Why are you raising a hue and cry only after he has started opening one corruption case after another on you?
I think once the things surfaced, these questions were asked that Aam Aadmi Party does not dwell into the past of the government appointees. Let it be. But my point is here is that why ask the questions on the education policy, which has not been appreciated only within the country, and even globally. Even globally, the people have come, Trump and all those people, they have come and seen that as far as the schools are concerned, the BJP gave I was on that debate in the Aaj Tak when Mr. Gaurav Bhatia threw that challenge, which Saurabh Bharadwaj readily accepted. He said that come tomorrow morning, I'll show you. Mr. Bhatia did not enter the school even. He did not enter the school and ran away from outside itself. So it means that whatever charges these people are making are bogus. Let there be inquiry. Who is this? Manish Sisodia, the first thing he said is that I am welcoming the inquiry. You come, you raid my house 14 hours, see the Elmiras and Elmiras and everything, and find out something if it